Hi all. Admin was saying, can you see me, hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can. All right, so we'll just wait for a couple of minutes. There are other people also joining in. Then we will get started. Okay, so as always, let us start with a prayer. I hope all of you know me. Just a quick introduction. My name is Siddharth Maheshwari. I've been into pranic healing and Rathik Yoga for about 16 years now. And I teach courses of basic pranic healing and advanced pranic healing. Today we are here to talk about the Wesak. So Wesak is on 12th of May. So that answers when is Wesak. But we're here to talk about what is Wesak, right? Because a lot of you had questions about what Wesak is, how does it benefit you to participate in it. And we are here to answer most of those questions and give you some insights about what our experiences have been with Vesak. Right. So without much ado, let us start with a prayer and then we will deep dive into the topic of Vesak. Yeah. Just relax, close your eyes, sit straight. Inhale slowly and comfortably. Exhale slowly and comfortably. Inhale slowly and comfortably. Exhale slowly and comfortably. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. Sit at a comfortable place with your spine straight, with your back not resting on the chair. Try and keep it straight. Inhale slowly and comfortably. Exhale slowly and comfortably. Inhale the energy of happiness. You can visualize brilliant white light going into your system. Exhale any stress, any sadness, any botheration that you have, just let it go. Inhale the energy of peace. Exhale any stress, tiredness, sadness that you have. Inhale the brilliant white light. Exhale all the grayish energies, all the dirty diseased energies in your body. Inhale from your nose and you can exhale from your mouth with a sound. Inhale slowly, deeply. As you exhale, make a sound. Keep doing it 5-7 times. As you make the sound, let that be symbolic of dirty energy getting disintegrated and expelled from your system, especially stress energy and sadness and anger. Inhale slowly, deeply. Make a sound and exhale from your mouth. Keep doing it. As you exhale, also relax your body when you exhale. Let your body just relax. Do it 3-4 more times. If you do it properly, it's going to really relax your system. It's going to normalize the solar plexus chakra as well. Why we are doing this? Because in case you're in stress, then you'll not be able to understand the teaching fully, right? That's the reason we are letting go of some of the stress energy that we have. So that's part number one. The part number two of this is now we will do the energizing because we've just cleansed our system. Now we will do pranic breathing. We will inhale slowly and deeply. We will hold for 1 count. We will exhale slowly and deeply, and we will hold for 1 count. While doing this, Keep your tongue to the palate, connect your tongue to the palate, and as you inhale, let your navel come out. As you exhale, let your navel go in. Do it for about 5 to 7 or 10 breathing cycles. I'll give you a beat. Let us do 7-1-7-1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Last one. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Normalize your breathing. Let us do 1 minute of presence process. In the presence process, what you simply will do is you will be aware of the chair on which you're sitting. You will be aware of your feet touching the ground. You will be aware of your breath, the air going inside your nose, the air coming out of your nose. You will be gently aware of your heartbeat. You will be aware of all the subtle sounds around you. This is to completely bring you in the present. Mentally tell yourself, I'm here in the present right now, doing the right thing. I'm right here, right now, in the present, doing the right thing. I'm right here, right now, in the present, doing the right thing. My presence is a gift. It is a present. My presence is a gift. It is the present. My presence is a gift. It is the present. With this, let us do a prayer. You can pray to any God, any higher beings that you worship. If you don't believe in God, then you can just say to the universe and to Mother Earth, so that you can say, right? So let's do a short prayer to the Supreme God, to Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the higher beings, all the great, great ones, to the holy angels, archangels, who we call as Devas in India, to the cosmic universe, to Mother Earth, to Master Chogoksui, because a lot of learnings have come from him, and to his teacher Buddha Padmasambhava. We thank you all for your blessings. Thank you for giving us a wonderful insight into today's session for Wesak. Thank you for helping us truly understand what Wesak is, helping us prepare for it, and helping us get all our doubts, our questions answered. Thank you for clarity, for healing, for your love and mercy, for prosperity, abundance, as always, for your tremendous blessings. We thank you in full faith. So be it. So be it. So be it. Alrighty. So let us start with the session. Today's session is about Wesak. And I wanted to show you some slides so that you get better understanding what Wesak is. And we will keep it interactive, right? So whenever you have questions, please ask them, unmute yourself, ask whatever questions you have. Yeah. Okay. So what is Wesak? Why is it important? How can I participate and benefit from it? When is Wesak? I think those are the questions a lot of us have, right? Now Wesak, right? What is Wesak? Wesak is one of the full moons, right? Now typically what happens on the full moon is this, that this is a bit of an experiential thing for me. So try and look at it from an experiential lens. Full moon has leads to spiritual energizing, right? So a lot of people, if you normally look at life, right? If you look at your emotional ups and downs, you will realize around full moons, most of the people tend to have higher emotional ups and downs, right? And that's also one of the reasons why the word lunatic has come into the English dictionary. It comes from the word lunar, right? It's connected to the moon phases. If you look at homeopathy, there are specific symptoms of people getting aggravated on full moons. So they talk about that, as one of the symptoms for some of the sicknesses that they have. Right now, what happens on full moon is this, that it has nothing to do with the fact that moon is big. It's simply that there's a spiritual hierarchy on Earth, right? So you've got um, hypothetically, right? Let's talk about different names. So you've got X number of higher beings. Let's say Shirdi Sai Baba is one of them. Padmasambhava is one of them. Um, Many other higher beings are there, right? A lot of their spiritual effort reaches its maxima around the full moon. And it is said that why that happens is because there is a certain being of this planet. Right now, a lot of us can think of Earth as a non-living thing, but in reality, if you look at Earth's qualities, there's a lot of livingness that the Earth has, right? It can self-generate, it can self-heal, it has certain rhythm, certain pattern to it, right? So there's this energy of life or a living being attached to Earth, just like our chakras have a being. The being of Earth, which is called as planetary Parabrahm, right? From whom Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva, all of these aspects come. The being of the earth reaches a peak of meditation around the full moon. So it is said that all full moons in general across the year, and 2 days before them and 2 days after that, right? The 5 days are extremely important for doing any sort of meditation, right? So that is about full moon. You must be like, Siddharth, okay, great. That means all months will have a full moon, right? So what's special about Visak, right? Now, before going there, right, a lot of people who are really smart and sharp, including some of the politicians and some of the gurus, they use the full moon time to garner a lot of this energy that comes down on Earth, right? And they use it either for helping other people, their well-being, their learning, their growth, and their development, right? So there are a lot of benefits of doing meditations around the full moon. Not that you don't do it through the other days, but in general, there's a lot of benefit of doing it around the full moon, right? Now, what's special about the full moon of Visak is that it is the most powerful full moon of the year. In addition to the, double dosage that you typically get on a full moon, right? There's this whole extra component of an energizing that happens around the full moon of Visak. That's the reason, the Vesak is celebrated so widely all across the world. And that's the reason so much has been written about Vesak, right? Now, why does it happen? So there are normal days, just a quick recap. There are normal days that you have where you have, let's say, X amount of energy that you have, right? Let's say this much energy. Around on the full moon, the energy magnifies many, many times, twice, thrice. On the day of Vesak, it magnifies many, many more times. And Vesak happens only once a year. Now, my experience with Visak has been, that this magnification does happen. And why it happens is what we'll go next, right? So let us look at that. So this is the story of Visak. Now, Visak is the day when Lord Buddha achieved illumination, right? We will talk a little bit about who is Lord Buddha, right? Technically, if you look at it, Buddha is a upadhi, it's a title. It's not technically that there's only one Buddha. So when you look at Buddhism, they talk about Buddha Padmasambhava, Buddha Maitreya, Buddha Tara. They talk about Buddha Avalokiteshvara, and they talk about Buddha Sakyamuni, which is Gautama Buddha, right? So Buddha is somebody who's an eighth initiate. Just like in your school, you have got different classes. You start with the kindergarten, then you go to the first standard, second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh, blah blah blah, right? Same way in the spiritual hierarchy, also there are different grades that are there, right? And this is not to judge anybody; it's simply a fact of life, right? All of us go through those grades as we move in the spiritual hierarchy. And eventually, all of us will go through the spiritual hierarchy because that's a plan that is there for Earth, which we'll talk about in another session, just to keep things simple. So uh, think about Lord Buddha as somebody who has reached a certain level of initiation on Earth that gives him access to certain spiritual energies which nobody on Earth has access to at this juncture, right? So, for example, most of the Earth is the normal common humanity. After that, you have got aspirants. Aspirants are the ones who have turned themselves inwards towards the spiritual path and towards a path of helpfulness to other people, right? They're called as aspirants. After that is the first initiate. First initiates are the ones who have significant control on their physical and etheric body, right? Second initiates are the ones who have significant control on the emotional body. They're emotionally very, very refined, very balanced individuals. Third initiates are the ones who have got significant control on their mental body. They can clearly regulate their thoughts. They can clearly, have a very high level of control on what they think from the mind, right? Those are the third initiates. The fourth initiates are the ones that we call as arhats, who we also call in India as Paramhansas, right? In Christianity, they are called as saints, right? After that, fifth initiates are the holy masters, where some of the great beings that we worship, like Shirdi Sai Baba, Grand Master Choa Sui, and a couple of others that we know of, are all holy masters, right? After that is the sixth initiate, which is Chohan. Seventh initiate is Bodhisattvas. Eighth initiate is a Buddha, right? There are a lot of eighth initiates in India also. It's not that they're only in Buddhism, right? So a lot of us worship Mahathir Babaji, right? So he is a seventh or the eighth initiate. Adi Shankaracharya is an eighth initiate, right? Now think about these people as souls. Don't think about them as bodies, right? Some of you must be thinking Adi Shankaracharya came, he's already left. Then is he still there? The energy of Adi Shankaracharya is still there, right? Because all of these are souls or energies that are there, right? Think about it that way. Now, Lord Buddha has gone a little beyond these initiations to reach a level from where he is able to access certain energies that normally are not available to anybody on earth at this juncture. And on the day of Vesak, Lord Buddha comes and blesses the earth for about 8 minutes. Why 8 minutes? I don't know. Could have been more, could have been less. But yeah, I think it's 8 minutes. So on the day of Vesak, at the peak of the full moon, Gautama Buddha appears somewhere in what is called as Shigatse. I think it's a place in Tibet. Now it's called as Zigaz, Xigaz. He appears over there, and he is welcomed by the entire spiritual hierarchy that includes all the higher beings from the earth. And he sends a certain energy to the earth to significantly push the spiritual development and progress of the earth for the next 1 year, right? So that's the story of Isak. It's connected to Lord Buddha's appearance every year for about 8 minutes to bless the earth. Now, why does he appear? He honestly does not need to appear, right? If you go deep into the spiritual literature, you will find that. Sorry, is there somebody waiting? Yeah, okay. If you go deep into the spiritual literature, you will find that somebody who has gone beyond the eighth initiation doesn't need to come back on earth, but somehow Gautama Buddha has kept that link with the earth to come and bless the earth once a year for about 8 minutes time, in which he sends you the energy of intelligence, he sends the energy of love and harmony, he sends the energy of strength, of progress, of power, of prosperity, of healing, everything else, spiritual upliftment, better clarity, and everything else that comes down in those 8 minutes time. So what we do on Vesak is we do twin hearts meditation in a different version. We do a twin hearts with Om Mani Padme Hum, and we time our meditation with the appearance of Lord Buddha for those 8 minutes, right? And all of you have done twin hearts, right? From what I gather, anybody who has not done twin hearts, I hope everybody has, right? Okay, so in those twin hearts, after the Om chanting, there is a period of stillness, right? That period of stillness is timed with these 8 minutes. Om chanting and the stillness happens in these 8 minutes, right? So that's the reason you will find Vesak can happen at odd times. This year it's happening on 12th of May at 11:26 p.m. in the night. There's a time of Vesak, right? Now, let us come back to why I think this is true, right? Because is it a fable? Is it the truth? Who knows, right? Now, my first Vesak was in, where was I? I was in Singapore attending a pranic healing convention, right? That's when the first Vesak I attended. Now, in those 8 minutes time, I did feel a huge downpour of energy, right? And so that was one of the validations I had that Vesak indeed works. I've been attending Vesak all throughout, right, for many, many years now. Not on all the Vesaks, but on many Vesaks, I felt a huge downpour of energy when um I've literally felt, tremendous bursts of energy coming out of the hands when I'm blessing the earth, out of the body experiences, and great spiritual empowerment and great clarity, right? So that's a the experience that I have. The same experience you will also find a lot of people in pranic healing, Arath Yoga community, and also other people worldwide, right? Be it with Theosophical Society, be it in the Lucius Trust, they all talk about these experiences at the time of Vesak, right? So, uh, what some of you have not done it earlier, some of you are new to it. What I will request all of you is to experience the energy of Vesak, which is happening on 12th of May. Now, experiencing is the easy part, right? Just goes to attend it, attend the meditation and it's done, right? But what happens is this Vesak requires a preparation phase. The energy is extremely potent. So typically people prepare for 3 to 6 months time or 2 to 6 months time just for the Vesak, just so that they're receptive and they can do justice to the energy of Vesak, right? So how do they prepare? Let's go into a little bit of other details just to give you a perspective about. Uh, so I have experienced a very different energizing during this time of the year, and hence can validate that this is indeed true to us. I also want to validate this, right? So this is the image that Charles Leadbeater produced in a book called his Masters and the Path. He saw this clairvoyantly, physically, right? So, but this is the image. This is Gautam Buddha in a certain mudra. His energy is radiating in all the directions. There's a star of formation that is formed below, of high level of initiates, and these initiates are then sending the energy to the disciples who are surrounding this, and then the energy is being cascaded down to the earth, right? So when you play a role in this, there are a lot of things that happen which are quite unique, right? First one is this is 8 minutes of appearance, unique and incredible energy, which is not available any time of the year. And also at the time of Visa, the spiritual hierarchy partially externalizes. So at times you may have certain divine experiences which you may not have at other points of the year, right? So that's the significance of Vesak. What are the benefits? Okay, we'll come back to the slide in a minute. This also will come back. What are the benefits of attending Vesak and preparing for Vesak? It generates a lot of good karma. You become channels to send the most potent energy of the whole year to the earth during this time. So it generates a lot of good karma for everybody who becomes a channel. The second thing is it leads to your spiritual acceleration. Now, spiritual acceleration doesn't mean that we will become monks and nuns. What it simply means is that spirituality is divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. Intelligence is Brahma and Saraswati, love is Vishnu, Lakshmi, power is Shiva Parvati. You get all of these aspects in your life, they increase in your life. How that happens, everybody will have their own path to it, right? So it's not something we can predict which path who's going to follow, right? But what happens is this, that after Vesak, things that you wanted to do in life for a long time, you may suddenly realize that it's become a little easier for you to do those things. If you had certain challenges in life, you may realize those challenges have gone away. So all of us have our wishes and our aspirations, right? And there are bottlenecks that prevent us from growing. So, Visak is like this, right? Normally, we will take a, Normally, we'll take a very linear path to go up, right? We'll go up gradually, gradually, gradually. Vesak just gives you an exponential path to go up, right? Without any side effects, right? That's my experience. And then obviously, apart from that, you sort of get a lot of empowerment for the whole year and also for your life. It also has wish fulfilling effect. Those of you who have wishes, I tend to have wishes, so I use this energy for wish fulfillment. So it tends to have wish fulfilling effect, and it is also very good for your family. It's also very good for your neighborhood, for your friends. We also use Visak energy to bless not just our immediate family but our extended family. We also bless our ancestors. So there are a lot of benefits of Visak, right? When you have the energy with you. Any questions on this before I go into a few other deeper concepts and then into the actual practice schedule? Is it making sense? This platonic, not making
Yes.
sense, tentative. Yeah, please participate, right? Because um, I will love to hear from you about, uh, you know, what is your learning? What are the questions that you're having? I'd love to answer those questions also, right? So, and I didn't say hi to all of you. Sorry about that. I was just like, let's start the session, right? So, any questions? Any thoughts? Exact time of Visak is 11:26 p.m. It is a very good time. Last year it was at 2:30 in the morning. So we were all awake like owls. Yeah, any other questions on Visak? There are a couple of things I want to discuss with you because I think it's time that we talk about some of these things. We normally discuss them in Arathic Yoga, but it's important for you to understand a few things. And I want to leave some seed ideas with you so that really helps you think, and then you can come back and start questioning me later on, right? Now, what is the spiritual hierarchy that I was talking about, right? Like every company has a certain organizational hierarchy. You've got the CEO, you've got the board of directors, you've got the head of marketing, head of sales, head of HR, right? Similarly, if you look at the countries, you've got the president, the prime minister, the cabinet of ministers, members of parliament, etc., etc. Similarly, the spiritual world has a spiritual hierarchy. The Lord of the World is called as Sanat Kumar. If you read Upanishads, you'll find Sanat Kumar everywhere. Sanat Kumar is the eternal youth, is what they call Sanat Kumar. You can research about Lord Sanat Kumar when you have time. But think about it this way: there's a Lord of the World, which let's say is the CEO of Earth, right? Then there are different beings under the Lord of the World, right? We call them by names: Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, Lord Buddha. Lord Krishna is also known as Lord Maitreya or the World Teacher. Lord Rama is also known as Padma Sambhava or Mahaguruji Veeling, who we worship in Pranic Healing Arathic Yoga. Lord Buddha was also born as Maharishi Vedvyasa, right? So the thing is that the reason I'm giving you this is that I don't want you to really think of Vesak as a Buddhist festival. The answer is no, it is not a Buddhist festival only. Great beings, higher beings are beyond religion, right? So the each soul, just like we incarnate, that's what Lord Krishna says, right? I incarnate whenever there is a problem. So next time when he incarnates, he'll not keep his name Lord Krishna, he may keep his name something else, right? So we have to think in a different way that there is a spiritual hierarchy. We all know that we are the souls. We all know that reincarnations happen. But even if you leave aside that, right, think about it this way: that there's this spiritual hierarchy that we have on earth, and this spiritual hierarchy externalizes partially or fully at the time of Vesak. Okay, so this spiritual hierarchy that we have externalizes partly or fully at the time of Vesak. That's the reason at the time of Vesak, you can have very unique spiritual experiences. Now, some of you may not have any experience at all, right? So don't get me wrong. But all of you know how to scan, right? If you scan your spiritual cord after Vesak, if you scan your energy field, you will realize this energy field and spiritual cord would have really zoomed many, many times, right? And that energy is going to stay with you for a period of time, right? Typically, after Vesak, we don't take we sort of do certain actions that preserve the energy. We'll talk about that as we move forward. But Vesak is a very, very important sort of a phase that way. A quick recap before we go into a couple of other things. Full moon, all the full moons are very important. 2 days before the full moon, and the 2 days after. Those 5 days are very important because the spiritual energy is highest around those times on earth, right? So you can capitalize in those by tapping those energies using twin hearts or Arathic yoga meditations. and you can generate a lot of energy that can heal you, that can heal your family, that can remove obstacles in your life, etc., etc. Right? Vesak is the most powerful full moon, of the whole year, and why it is most powerful is because Gautama Buddha, who is possibly a ninth initiate. I haven't spoken with him, but I think he's possibly a ninth initiate, who's beyond the the cosmic physical plane where Earth and most of the other spiritual hierarchy is. He appears for 8 minutes every year at the time of Visak. That's the day he was born. That's the day he achieved spiritual illumination. He sends an energy to Earth which is not available any other point of time throughout the whole year. This energy is extremely elevating, uplifting for ourselves, for our families, and for the whole humanity. This is how the actual event looks like. This is how Leadbeater grew the event in one of these books. Uh, we'll talk about this a little later. What are the benefits of participating in Visak? Tremendous good karma, spiritual acceleration, empowerment, removes the obstacles, fulfills your wishes, helps your family, helps your entire past generations, and the future generations is very, very beneficial that way. Uh, what is spiritual energy? What is, sorry, spiritual hierarchy? We have already talked about it. If, like, all the companies have a hierarchy, all the governments have a hierarchy. Similarly, Earth also has a spiritual hierarchy. We worship the spiritual hierarchy through many, many names and many, many forms. Krishna, Maitreya, World Teacher, Rama, Padmasambhava, Mahaguruji Wheeling, Christ, Buddha, Ved Vyasa, and so many, right? So Vesak is an event of humanity. It is not an event of a particular religion. I want to keep you to keep that in mind. Uh, Now, how does it reconcile with Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva? So think about Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, like I was telling earlier, as three kind of energies of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. You need intelligence to do anything, right? You need love to do anything. You need power to do anything, right? Think about it this way. For your family, you need intelligence, you need love, you need power. Even if you're going from one place to another place, you need intelligence to plan your route. Then you need power to actually go and sit in the vehicle, right? You need love because when you take a cab, you're going to provide the money to the cab for the service they gave to you. So there is a love aspect, right? You will need intelligence, love, and power in everything that you do. So think about Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva as the energies. Think about the Krishna, Rama, Avalokiteshvara, Buddha, Adi Shankara, Mahavtar Babaji, Chokoksi as the beings or the souls or the great initiates through which the energy flows, right? It's simply like water, right? Water is there in the air, then water is there in a glass, water is there in a bucket, water is there in a tank. Everybody can have different levels of spiritual energy. Some of these higher beings have tremendous amounts of light, love, and power of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva energies. On Visak, why I'm talking about this? Because on Visak, you get a unique opportunity to get access to the combined energies as a meditator, right? So that's and group meditation, especially when you do meditation in a group, the energy gets magnified 100 times. 7 people doing meditation in a group is equal to 100 people doing meditation separately. That's a very important thing to understand, right? That's the reason it is advised to do group meditations once a month or maybe once a week, right? But at least once a month, doing the traffic and the other things and busy lives that we have. Now, what sort of purifications that we typically require, right? So, like I was telling earlier, for Vesak, we need to purify ourselves. Can you see me, hear me? Okay. So for Vesak, we need to purify ourselves. Simple things, right? Let me not complicate this. Uh, Simple things, right? First thing is this, that try and watch what you eat. Yeah. This is easy to do, right? Broadly. Most of us are anyway watching what we eat, right? Second thing is this, that try and do certain set of purification meditations so that your body is prepared for handling the energy Visak. Right? So let us talk about that. This is what you need to do to get ready for Visak. It's a fairly straightforward, sort of a thing. Nothing complicated, right? All of you know how to take a salt bath. Advisable to take a daily salt bath. You can take it in the mornings, even better, you can take it in the night before you sleep. But if you have done the meditation in the night, then don't take the salt bath. Maintain a gap of 7 to 8 hours after the meditation and the bath, right? So typically take a shower in the morning, then do the meditation, right? So daily salt bath is required. Why? It's because salt purifies your physical etheric body. It helps your cells, helps your tissues, organs, helps your inner aura, outer aura, health rays, helps your chakras detoxify. That's the importance of salt bath. About 5 to 10 minutes of virtue introspection. We learned that in basic pranic healing, right? There are about 5 virtues. Loving kindness, non-injury is the virtue that we will pick for introspection for the next 2 months. Every day, 5 to 10 minutes, we'll think about how our actions have been to ourselves and to others. Have we been kind and loving to ourselves? Have we been kind and loving to others? If yes, we will say, well done, keep it up. We'll give ourselves a pat on the back. If no, then we will just gently erase it, and then we will, think about the right behavior. So that's 5 to 10 minutes to be done. You can do it when you get up in the morning. You can do it before you sleep. Third thing is exercise and pranic breathing. We all know physical exercises. We all know how pranic breathing is done. And the fourth thing is the twin hearts meditation or the arathic meditations that if some of you are arathics, then you can do arathic meditation. Those who are not, please do twin hearts meditation. That is required about 5 to 6 days or 7 days a week. That's a daily schedule. The weekly schedule is one Zoom session we will have every Sunday to take stock of how the progress has been, and if you have any if you're facing any challenges, we'll try and solve that. If you have any experiences that you will want to share with us, we will love to hear those experiences. About 1 hour to 3 hours of helping people. Now, it can be very simple help, right? You can help somebody in your family, you can help somebody in the society, you can help somebody if you're supporting any charities, you can help those also. 1 hour minimum, about 3 hours maximum is what you can do, is what is requested. Third thing is this, that about one session, you can spend 15 to 20 minutes once a week to do a gratitude session, right? So just count your blessings and just thank the people. Don't have to physically go and thank everybody. That will be a little weird. But just thank people mentally who have helped you. Thank God for the beautiful life that you have, right? And those who know Sharanagati, they can do Sharanagati and thank the higher beings for giving us the spiritual strength and empowerment. That is a weekly thing that is required. On a monthly thing, we strongly encourage you to do some sort of donation or tithing, and you can simply decree to say that the good karma of this donation come back to you and your family in the form of good health, happiness, and a wonderful life, right? So that is advisable to do on a monthly basis. And we will do one monthly in-person session where I will request all of you to come to Sanjeevani Wellness Studio, which is based out of Gachibowli, and have an in-person session. We'll try and do it from morning 9ish, 9:30 to about 11:30, 12, or we'll do it possibly from 4 to 7. So we'll sort of decide that, right? But that one in-person session is important because when a lot of people who are focused on a similar cause meet in person, uh, magic can happen, right? So that's the whole point why one in-person session is required. So that's a set of purifications that is needed. And it is said that no sacrifice is too great to give to prepare for Wesak, right? If you read, for example, okay, the slide has to move. No cost is too great to pay in order to be of use to the hierarchy at the time of Wesak festival. No price too high in order to gain the spiritual illumination which can be possible at that time. That's what Alice Bailey writes in the book. Which book is this? This is the books that she wrote with Holy Master Dwalkul, right? So now again, you will learn about these three. Master Cho, I already know because of pranic healing. Leadbeater was a highly ranked clairvoyant and a high initiate who wrote about a lot of spiritual experiences that he went through. Holy Master Dwalkul is a holy master who is based somewhere from Tibet, but he hasn't revealed physically where he is. But he gave a lot of spiritual insights through the work through Alice Bailey, through telepathic connection. So his books are very, very famous, right? And as part of Arathic Yoga, we read a lot of his books. But all of that is unnecessary detail at this juncture, right? This is a key thing that I wanted all of you to think about. Now, I want you to take about 5 minutes and sort of think that is it possible for you to do? Are you willing to jump on this journey of 2 months that we will be taking to prepare for Vesak? Actual Vesak will happen in the high-tech city area, so it's going to be great if all of you can join in person. But are you willing to do this for about 2 months' time? A few cheat days allowed here and there, right? So that's all right. But just think about it. What can stop you? How will you take out time? And any questions, any thoughts that you have, please let me know. There are some chat messages. Let me just see them. Wonderful. How come there is another Vesak which is celebrated on another day next month in Buddhism? Yeah, so that's very interesting, right? So if you look at the Buddhism calendar, see, because we are energy healers, right? So if you actually scan the energy of Vesak, the energy of Buddha actually comes now in the month of April or May, right? So it is not necessarily waiting for Sun to move in Taurus. Those who know astrology, in the month of May, Sun is going to be in Aries still, right? In the Mesh Rashi. Taurus is a Vrishabh Rashi. Sun is going to move there somewhere towards last part of May, and the Taurus full moon is happening in the month of June. But when you scan the energy of Lord Buddha, right, because that's what really matters to us, the energy of Lord Buddha is coming in the month of May. So on the 12th of May is when the energy of Lord Buddha is coming down, right? That's the reason we are celebrating that in the month of May. And it was something which Master Cho had also scanned when he was alive, that when is the energy coming down, and he realized the energy comes on the energy is not dependent on sun's movement. Energy comes in the month of April or May, whichever full moon happens earlier to the actual month of June, right? So at times they coincide, both the Buddhism and the the Vesak that we celebrate. At times they don't coincide, but our focus primarily is to tap the energy of Gautama Buddha and the spiritual hierarchy, which becomes available at this point of time. Now, do we celebrate Vesak the next month also? The answer is yes, right? So we celebrate the full moon of Gemini, we celebrate the full moon of Taurus, we celebrate the full moon of we celebrate the full moon of Aries, we celebrate the full moon of Taurus, we celebrate the full moon of Gemini. We celebrate all of those three full moons, right? So it's not that you will miss out on the Buddhism Vesak. It's not that way. But the main purpose is the energy of those 8 minutes of Lord Buddha coming down and experiencing that energy. That is going to happen on 12th of May. Right? So hope I have answered your question. And part of the answer will only come through experience, right? Any questions? I hope the session was useful. I didn't want to cover and sort of give you too much of detail, but I hope that gives you just the right perspective of what you need to know. Anything that I've not answered that you have in your mind, or I have promised that we will discuss today, then please let me know. And after this, we'll do a short meditation before we close. So that's the plan. Any questions? Any thoughts?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Are we gonna have everyday Zoom session for meditation?
No, we will do once a week session, but all of you will have to do a separate self practice on a daily basis.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
But what we'll do is we will form a group, and if any of you are facing any challenge with the practice, then write in the group or give us a call, right? Because this is a focused initiative that is here to go towards Visak, right? So as group we need to support each other, right? So okay, please do share about the blessed water preparation also and anything else that can be blessed. So on Vesak, what we typically do is we carry our water bottles. Um, Historically, we used to give the plastic bottles, right? But now the the thought process has changed a bit because we can't be blessing the earth and generating a lot of plastic garbage, right, for earth, right? So we ask everybody to get their water bottles. You can get one, two, three water bottles. Preferably get it. Uh, any metal bottle is also fine, right? Energy doesn't stop because of the metal, right? Any water bottles are fine that you can get. Two, three, four water bottles that you can get, and and then what we do is after the Visak is done, we bless the water, And now that water becomes very interesting because on one of the Vesaks, I had blessed the water, and that water did not go bad for about a year and a half, right? And I actually sort of drank the water after 1.5 years. So you can bless the water, and that blessed water becomes extremely powerful. You can use it to, do a purification for your home, energizing for your home. If you have any properties, you can use it for those properties. If there are days when you have fallen really, really sick, you can have a little bit of the water, right? So that's the benefit of having the blessed water. So typically carry your own water bottles is what the advice is, and we will bless it. And then you have to keep those water bottles like a sacred. Like these are, think about it, it's like a super expensive. There are these super expensive waters these days, no? That some of the celebrities tend to have. Think about this water that is blessed as a super expensive water that you want to have with you, because it is blessed. It's infused with golden prana. If you look at that water clarity, you will find it's going to shine like gold, even brighter than gold, right? So we keep that water with us to use at times when it's really needed, right? So that's a concept of blessed water. Then you can scan it. If you scan one blessed water bottle, the energy will going to be like much bigger than your aura, 5 to 10 times bigger than your aura, right? So that's what happens. Anything else that you can bless? Uh, Anything else that you can bless? Yeah, you can bless your checkbook. You can bless your jewelry. You can bless your crystals if you're using crystals for healing. You can bless your family photograph. You can write your wish on a piece of paper with conviction that it's going to happen, and you can bless those wishes. What else you can bless? Yeah, so anything that requires energy, you can bless, right? You can bless your investments, your stock market investments. You can bless so many things, right? Properties, you can bless. Uh, right. Okay. So virtue, 5 to 10 minutes of virtue introspection. We'll talk about it, right? So how do you introspect is that let's say, okay, let's say we are looking at our day today, right? So we think about what are the different instances of the day where we were kind to others, we were helpful to others, we said thank you, we smiled at somebody, we helped somebody who needed help, right? And when we say that, or we were understanding towards somebody who needed our understanding, somebody needed our time, we gave our time. So whenever you think about that event, can be with your family members, can be with outsiders, you say, well done, keep it up. You create a positive affirmation for it because you want those behaviors to continue. Now, suddenly, as you're thinking through your day, you realize, oh, yeah, I was unnecessarily rude with this person. This person cut me very badly in traffic. I was shouting some abuses. Um, Maybe the person was in a rush because the person had to go to the hospital, or maybe they had to go to the airport. So let me give this person benefit of doubt. Let me forgive, and let me erase this, right? I don't want to again abuse somebody who's cutting me or running fast on the road. Or if you were, unnecessarily angry with a family member, you say maybe not needed. Family members, I know they love me, they know I love them, not required to be angry. You just mentally erase it. How do you erase it? You can use the divine energy. So you can focus on your crown. Focus on the crown. You can tap your crown 2 3 times. Focus on the crown. Visualize divine energy coming out of your hand, and just erase that instance. So how do you erase it? You just visualize that instance happening in front of you. You just send light to that instance, divine energy, and you erase it. Other option is those of you who are not very visual, you can visualize a whiteboard in front of you. You can externalize that incident onto the whiteboard. Say externalize, or you can write that I will uh, just simple words, right? Argument with my sister, right? Or argument with my brother, argument with somebody on the road, unnecessary anger. Just simple 2 words, 3 words, and just erase it. Erase it with the divine light coming from your crown. You just erase it. As you keep erasing it about 5 to 10 times, it's going to start becoming weaker and weaker, right? And after that, as you erase it, you visualize a positive affirmation. What will you do the next time the same incident were to happen? Right? So you can say, I'll be more peaceful. I will not react. I'll not get triggered. Right? If there's an argument happening, I'll give it a pause, right? So that our brains can refresh. And then we'll come back and have a fresh perspective about things, right? So that's how you create a firm resolution for yourself. Can be about people, can be about situations, can be about your office, can be about your work, uh, can be about anything, right? So start practicing it. It's quite amazing. Trust me, when you do introspection, is next level evolution that happens, right? You'll be amazed how you change as a person, right? So try that out, and we'll do it regularly. A silly one, please. To prepare water is last. to last for the entire year for family, extended family, you need to have a water tanker. Outside the Wesak session, we'll have a water tanker. We'll bless a tanker. No, I think so. Even if we get small bottles, right? It's not that the whole bottle is going to be used. Uh, so you can give portions of that to the family members, right? A single drop of that water will have the energy for possibly the whole month. It's very powerful, right? Depends on how much we are blessed, because everybody blesses in a group. It tends to be very powerful, right? So yeah, you can use it for your friends, for your family, everybody, right? You can get your friends and family to the Vesak session also. Okay, it's not only open for pranic healers and Aratik yogis, it's open for those who haven't done, because I mean, let's accept it, right? Those who have not done pranic healing, Aratik yogi, they're also smart people, right? So you can get them also, but get them to a session where I can bore them for about 20-25 minutes with some knowledge of what Vesak is and what pranic healing is, so that it doesn't come across as totally alien stuff to them, right? So that's the only request. But please feel free to get them to the session. It is mandatory to have in-person session. Advisable to have once a month in-person session, and Vesak is advisable to have a in-person session. If you can't make it, do it online, but the online effect is not the same, right? And it's not a judgment on anybody who's doing it online. I've done online at times when I was traveling. I was somewhere in some remote place in the world, but the effect is not the same. That's the only thing, right? So if you can do it in person, nothing like it, right? Some of you can have constraints about things, so see if you can work around those constraints. Ask your friends to help you out with some family chores. Ask your family to give you extra support if required, right? So all of those things, we will have a session which is going to be from 9 o'clock to about 11:45, right? That's what we want to do. So right, so that's what we will do. Yeah, so try and do it in person, and also get your family members, inspire your family members to join, because it is extremely powerful, right? Um, any other questions that we have? Shall we do a quick meditation and then we will close the session, if that's okay? We'll try and close by 9:05. Is that all right for Sunday? 1 hour, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 7 minutes. Yeah. All righty. So let us do that. Okay, close your eyes and let's do another prayer to the Supreme God, to all the higher beings, all the great ones, to the holy angels, the devas, the archangels, the siddhas, to the spiritual helpers. We thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your love and mercy, guidance, help, and protection, for your sweetness, kindness, for your health, for your healing, for your love and mercy, abundance, prosperity. We thank you in full faith, so be it. Be aware of your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is at the center of your chest. Think about something very happy in your life, something that gives you a lot of happiness, a lot of hope, a lot of enthusiasm. Think about something very happy in your life, right? So your heart chakra, think about it as like a golden flower. As you think about something very happy, the golden flower is becoming bigger and brighter. The beautiful golden light from your heart chakra is radiating throughout your body. It's entering your blood, it's going throughout your body. Your body is filled with beautiful golden light. You're shining like a very beautiful, happy, golden being. Think about something very happy. Say, thank you, my heart chakra, for keeping me healthy, fit, and strong. Touch your heart chakra with the pads of your fingers and let us chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. You can chant it verbally with me. Om Mani Padme Hum. Now take this energy of happiness and love from your heart chakra all the way to the top of your head. Be aware of your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is a being of divine love. Be aware of a beautiful golden flower on the top of your head. It is shining very brightly. Think about something really happy in your life. Something that gives you a lot of happiness, a lot of hope, a lot of power, enthusiasm. Think about something very happy in your life. Be aware of your crown chakra. Visualize that your crown chakra is becoming bigger and brighter. Beautiful golden flower that is spreading, becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, blossoming, sending you beautiful golden light into your brain. From your brain, sending the golden light into your spine, sending the golden light into your entire nervous system throughout your body. Your entire system is filled with the golden light from your heart chakra and from your crown chakra. Be aware of the crown chakra. Let us chant the mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. Say thank you, my crown chakra. Raise your hands. Visualize the earth in front of you. Imagine the small earth. You can just sort of round it off so that you have the earth in front of you. And you're blessing the earth now. So be aware of your heart chakra. May all the beings in the higher world, in the middle world, in the lower world, may all the beings in all the 8 directions above and below be blessed by the Universal Supreme Buddha, who we call as Universal Supreme Parabrahman, by Buddha Mealing, who's called as Buddha Padmasambhava, by Buddha Avalokiteshvara, who we worship as Jagdamba, by all the great Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by Buddha Sakyamuni or Gautama Buddha. May all the sentient beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. Visualize the energy of compassionate, purifying light, soothing, healing energy coming down from your crown all the way to your heart, going to your hands, going to the earth in front of you. May all the sentient beings be soothed of the pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all the sentient beings be blessed. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed and be healed. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with discernment, with accurate perception, with understanding, with wisdom. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with inner healing, with compassion, tolerance, understanding, patience, and love for all. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and activities. Blessings be with all. We will chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum about 5 times while being aware of the heart and sending this energy to the earth. You can chant it verbally with me or mentally. Om Mani Padme Hum. This mantra is a wish fulfilling mantra. It simply means that may all the people on earth, all the beings on earth, may their consciousness get illuminated and may it be healed. That's the meaning of the mantra. It's a very powerful mantra of compassion of Buddha Avalokiteshvara, who we also worship as Ma Jagdamba or the World Mother in India. May all the beings, sentient beings, get illuminated to the level of illumination they can safely absorb. So be it. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Blessings be to all sentient beings on earth. Visualize beautiful pinkish golden light going from your hands to all the places on earth, the lands, the rivers, the mountains, the seas, the oceans, the deserts, the farms, every place on earth, the North Pole, the South Pole, the equator, the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Capricorn, every place on earth, the energy is reaching to all the sentient beings, all the kingdoms, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the human kingdom, the superhuman kingdoms. All the sentient beings are blessed. Thank you, God, for making us a channel. Thank you for making us a channel of your divine blessings. Thank you, Mother Buddha, Kuan Yin, Buddha, Avalokiteshvara. We thank you. Be aware of your crown chakra. Focus at your crown chakra. Let us do the mantra of Om Mani Padme Hum. We'll first do the prayer, then we will do the mantra. Be aware of your crown. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your hands. May all the sentient beings in the higher world, in the middle world, and the lower world, may all the sentient beings in all the 8 directions, above and below, be blessed by the Universal Supreme Buddha, by Buddha Mealing, by Buddha Kuan Yin, by Buddha Sakyamuni, by Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, Lord Gautama Buddha, Ma Jagdamba. May all the sentient beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. May all the sentient beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all the sentient beings be blessed. May they all be healed. May the minds of all sentient beings be blessed with discernment, with understanding, with wisdom, with sharpness, with intelligence, with accurate perception and correct expression, with right thoughts and right speech and right action. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with compassion, with love, with peace, with deep ananda, with deep divine bliss, with divine ecstasy, with understanding, tolerance, patience, forgiveness for others, teamwork, collaboration, harmony, so be it. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with goodwill, with the inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and activities. Blessings be to all, so be it. Be aware of a crown chakra, let us, and the heart chakra in your hands. Let's chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. Share the beautiful golden light with all the beings on earth. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Mani Padme Hum. Blessings be with all. Now be aware of your crown chakra, heart chakra together at the same time. Let us activate both of the chakras together. Visualize them working in complete harmony with each other. Visualize their movements are synchronized. Clockwise, counterclockwise, they're moving in the right synchrony. May all the sentient beings in the higher world, in the middle world, in the lower world, may all the sentient beings in all the 8 directions above and below be blessed by the Universal Supreme Buddha, by Buddha Mealing, by Buddha Kuan Yin, by Buddha Sakyamuni, by all the great Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, Lord Gautama, Lord Christ, by Ma Jagdamba. May all the sentient beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. May all the sentient beings, all the living beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May the minds of all the sentient beings be blessed with discernment, with understanding, with wisdom, with right thoughts, right speech, right action. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with compassion, with love, with understanding, with collaboration, with forgiveness, with harmony, with patience, with tolerance. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with goodwill, with the inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and activities. Blessings be to all. Visualize golden light from your hands going to the earth, to all the planes of the earth, even inside the earth. The earth is shining brightly inside and outside. All the people, all the beings. Let's chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. Be aware of your crown and your heart at the same time. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Padme Hum. Put your arms down with the palms facing upwards. Connect your tongue to the belly. Imagine a point of light above your head. Wait for 5-10 seconds. It's going to appear on its own. We will do a very gentle chanting of Om Mani Padme Hum. I will do it verbally. You do it mentally. With each mantra, focus on this light as you chant the mantra. In between the two mantras, there will be stillness. Be aware of the light and the stillness at the same time. Do it very lovingly, very gently. Relax and let go. Be aware of the light. Mentally chant the mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. Be aware of the light and the stillness. Om Mani Padme Hum. Be aware of the light and the stillness. Relax and let go. When you feel comfortable, you can return to the body. Let us release excess energy. Just visualize the earth in front of you. Let Mother Earth be blessed with good health, happiness, and a wonderful. Let every person, every being on earth be blessed with good health, happiness, and a great life. Let all the places where there's a war, where there is a conflict, these all places be blessed with healing, with peace, with harmony, so be it. May all the policymakers be blessed with goodwill and the will to do good. May all the countries in the world be blessed with good economic growth and good ecological balance. So be it. Also visualize the energy going down from your legs to the earth about 6 feet to 10 feet. Let Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, with divine love and divine power. Let Mother Earth be blessed. Mother Earth be regenerated, revitalized. Let Mother Earth be blessed with good soil, good air, good water, and good people. Blessings be to Mother Earth, so be it. I'm connected and rooted to Mother Earth, so be it. I also decree that any negativity coming towards me, any psychic attacks coming towards me will be deflected into the Mother Earth before they get in touch with my aura. Let this program stay for a period of 7 days, so be it. To the Supreme God, to Divine Father, let's do the prayer and close the meditation. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the higher beings, all the great, great ones, we thank you, Holy Angels, Archangels, we thank you for your priceless blessings, so be it. All right, so friends, sorry, I exceeded, like always, with the meditation time. I hope this meditation was good. This is the Twin Hearts with Wesak version, with Om Mani Padme Hum. Some of you haven't done it earlier, some of you have. Do share your experiences about this. I hope you liked it. Uh, Obviously, nothing like Master Choa's voice. So on the Vesak day, we will do in Master Choa's voice, but we can't play it online. That's the reason I could not play that meditation. Right. Any questions, any thoughts, anything you want to share from an experience standpoint before we close? Okay, so I think there is nothing to.
Everything was pretty clear and nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Radhika. Cool. Friends, thank you so much for joining. We will have the next session on next Sunday. what I'll do is I will share the things that you need to do. Suggested schedule, it's not mandatory, recommended, but it's nice to do it because it really helps you tap and capitalize on the Wesak energy, right? It's a special year, right? We had Kumbh, now we have Wesak coming. It's a very interesting year, 2025. Right, so there's a lot of other significance of 2025. When we'll meet in person, I'll talk more about this year, why this year is so important. Right, so until then, please do your exercise before you sleep, right? And you can use the energy to also bless your family and anything else that you want to bless, so you can do that, right? And thank you for joining once again. See you again next week. What I'll do is I'll send a link for the Wesak group separately, and all of you can join that group, right? Or let me just send the link in the chat. Will that help, or should I send it on WhatsApp? I think I'll send it on WhatsApp, right? You can join the Wesak group, and that's pretty much it. Let's take a screenshot of all that we've done. Thank you for your time and effort. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.